Hello, good evening everyone. Welcome to the webinar on Choose to Challenge Cancer on the occasion of International Women's Day organized by Sanjeevani-Life Beyond Cancer, sponsored by LIC of India and co-sponsored by 𝗔𝗵𝗀 and Samta Logistics. Today we have with us some eminent women against cancer as the esteemed speakers for the event. It is really an honor to have you all with us today. We are looking forward to a great learning session ahead. I would like to hand over to Ms. Florina Singh, our Senior Program Executive, to carry forward the session. Over to you, Florina.
Thank you so much, Sumki, and thank you everyone for joining today's program. So our next speaker for this evening is...
Thank you, Sanjeevani, for having me here. It is indeed an excellent job that you're all doing, and it was great listening to all the speakers. I have been trained at Tata Hospital, and it was nice seeing Sindhu ma'am. And a little bit about me. I am currently practicing at Narayan Superspeciality Hospital, West Bengal, and I did my training at Tata Hospital Cancer. And today, being International Women's Day, I would like to congratulate everyone and wish all the wonderful women Happy Women's Day. It is a nice opportunity here to talk about breast cancer, and that is what we deal with. So, International Women's Day. Why do we need a Women's Day? I think all the days are Women's Day. And the reason why International Women's Day came into picture initially was because in 1800s and 1900, women were not given equal pay. They were not given equal rights. So the agitation rose, and eventually they came out on street. And in 1911, for the first time, International Women's Day was observed. Over the years, the status of women has changed, but there are certain things that we need to make up, and one of those is health. So women's health currently is, of course, an important thing. And breast cancer, I think we are still lagging back a lot from Western countries. So our mortality rates with breast cancer, the stage at which our women are being diagnosed with breast cancer. If I talk about West Bengal, because that's where I'm from, almost 72% of our women are diagnosed in stage 3, which is very late. And the mortality rate for breast cancer is 50%, which means that of 52 women diagnosed with breast cancer, 1 is dying. The mortality for breast cancer in Western countries is only 10%. So 1 out of 10 women are dying. And why is it so? Because women are diagnosed at a late stage. They're not coming early. So this is where my concern is, and this is what I choose to challenge. I choose to challenge the current state of affairs of women breast cancer awareness. So I would also like to talk about breast awareness, not just breast cancer awareness, because unless we know what our normal breasts are, unless we understand ourselves and our normal breasts, we will, as a person, not be able to detect anything abnormal, because the mind will not know that there's anything abnormal. So that is why we tell all the women that please be breast aware. Know yourself, know your normal breast, examine yourself once a month. See look at yourself, look if the nipple positions are right, if the breasts are looking fine, is there any lump? And then if you do this month over month, you start understanding how your normal breasts are. And if there's the slightest of normality, you tend to detect it more easily. You go to doctor, and you at the slightest of doubt, go and meet your doctor, and then get early detection and early treatment. Because breast cancer, unlike other cancers which are very discreet and which creep in, and you don't know that the cancer is there unless there's a advanced stage. Breast cancer is a surface cancer, and we can feel it. We can feel lumps as small as 0.5 centimeter if we are vigilant as women. So breast cancer does not hide. It is screaming and shouting and telling that I am there. You just need to look at yourself. So thankfully, even though it is the most common cancer, it is something which can be detected early. Coming to other things that I choose to challenge ignorance. I choose knowledge over ignorance. So evidence-based treatment is something that I choose. I would request all the women that seek treatment treatment modality which has evidence. Make informed decision. So what is informed decision? Informed decision is you don't go to a doctor and say, Dr. Babu, aap jo bolenge wahi sahi hai. Madam, aap jo bolenge wahi sahi, hum wahi karenge. That is not the way. You know your disease, understand the stage, understand the pros and cons of all the treatment, and then take a choice, decide what you want. So that is an informed decision. And the whole mission of International Women's Day is to empower women to make an informed decision about their health. So this is very important that you understand what your disease is, understand where you are going. Last, as my previous speaker said, that you need to give back to society, and I think that is very important. You need to not just take treatment, but you need to start educating others, educate your relatives, your neighbors. If one lady educates 3 more women about breast cancer, then we make a chain where everyone is educated about breast cancer, and we can spread awareness really easily and really well. So give back to society, help people around you with how the treatment is, help them seek treatment. Like Madam said, drive them to the treatment place, help them with medication, help them with side effects. So women's survivor society or support groups is something that we are still not very strong with. We need to develop it, and we need to understand that it is very important. My message would be: know yourself, know your normal breast, know your risk, know the disease, detect, and make an early informed decision. Thank you.